Africa is a continent rich with opportunity. And when business and communities come together, its astonishing potential begins to be felt. With the Millennium Development Goals steering these partnerships, Africa's future is being rewritten with innovation, foresight, and inclusivity. Crossing the length and breadth of the continent, our journalists uncover these stories and share them with the world. Join us now for remarkable stories of partnerships across Africa, building the future and changing lives. It's Africa's time.
In the vast desert plains of northwestern Sahara, where generations of camel herders have roamed for centuries, change is afoot. Beneath these arid sands in Mauritania lies gold, and with it an opportunity for this African nation to develop sustainable partnerships with global investors for the benefit of its people. Mauritania is fast-forwarding into a modern mining age, and over the past few years this region has become home to Kinross Tasiast, a mine that has amongst the largest gold reserves in Africa and is owned and operated by senior gold producer Kinross Gold. For one of the poorest countries in Africa, a renewed commitment to mining is the beginning of a new era. But concessionaires are expected to show a commitment to local job and skills creation and partner with local communities. Our story begins in Nouakchott, the country's capital and economic center. We're here to visit the Mauritanian mining minister Mohamed El Kauna to understand why global companies like Kinross Gold are investing in his country.
Je crois qu'un potentiel géologique associé à un bon cadre légal, c'est ça qui pousse les sociétés internationales à venir s'intéresser aux mines en Mauritanie.
So, where is Kinross?
Donc c'est dans cette zone-là. Nous pensons que le partenariat public-privé est important pour la Mauritanie.
When you look at mining in Africa, there is still a question on how the extractive will contribute to the development as a whole and not only development of the mining sector.
Les bénéfices des mines se mesurent avant tout par le nombre d'emplois créés dans le pays.
I'd read a lot about Tasiast, but in truth I didn't know what to expect. Leaving the city to get there was an experience, especially when almost out of nowhere, the vast open mine pit and the infrastructure that surrounds it came into view. It's an isolated mini-city standing alone in a vast sandscape.
We're about 300 kilometers north of the capital city of Mauritania, Nouakchott. It's in the Sahara Desert, so the climate's quite arid, as one can imagine. The reason that the Kinross wanted to invest in Mauritania is the opportunity to build a strong, viable mine that we think, if managed properly, will be a real benefit to the country and its citizens.
Tasiast is a 24/7, 365-day-a-year facility. 2,700 people live and work here, and 90% of them are Mauritanians. Abu Sao is one of them.
J'ai commencé avec Tasiast depuis 2011 en tant que technicien. Pour vous dire personnellement, la mine m'a permis de gagner ma vie et puis supporter ma famille. Vous voyez que je suis père d'une petite adorable fille. Son nom c'est Zeyna, elle a juste 5 mois. C'est une nouvelle époque pour nous avec la venue de nouvelles compagnies minières ici en Mauritanie. Je vois que la mine doit être responsable, tenant compte de l'environnement et les communautés voisines.
One of the core values within Kinross is outstanding corporate citizenship. A part of that is becoming a partner with your local community, not only with the government from a national front, but the local community itself.
As the sun emerges through the early morning cloud cover, we head into the desert to find out about the local community that the mine is reaching out to. Our guide, Mohammed Qatar, is taking us to meet one of the nomadic Moorish communities who inhabit the area surrounding the mine.
So I work with the communities around the mine. I love working as a community relations officer because I just love people. Tasiast is known for being a pasture land. So there are few families that stay here and there. However, it's just a passage, especially when there is grass and herb. As Tasiast word in Berber language means a place of thirst. So water is really very important in this area.
And the mine's brought water here. I mean, that's transformative in this space.
Yes, that is true. And if you ask them, they will tell you, this is the thing that we want, because it's touching their lives directly.
Dar Ahmed Mansour feels the impact of wells built by Tasiast and regular water deliveries by truck. He's a respected community leader who represents his people in their engagements with the mine.
خالق بعد من التسهيلات اللي عدت شركة كونروس انطلاقا من توفير المياه وعلاجات الإنسان تعدل لنا الكلينيك موبل صدر تاسكاف تعالجوا حد وعاد تقليلي عادوا يجيبوا لنا بيطرة فهمتي يعالجوا الحيوانات ويتحاولوا على انهم.
So I monitor the ongoing programs and ask the community members how we can serve them better.
Mansour trained as a medic and spent years away from his community working in war-torn Libya and Yugoslavia. He's since returned to his homeland.
رجعت لأهلي ومارست مهمة منمي كيف ما كانوا يمارسوا والدي أصلاً.
Your family, your ancestors have been in this area for generations.
وأصلاً كنا نعيش حياة تقليدية طبيعية تطور وتتلقص يعني تنقص المسائل السحاب وقلة العتنة على المستوى المعيشي البدائي بالبل والحيوانات وبالنقل وكذا.
When you first heard that the mine was coming here, what were your fears and the fears of the community?
مخاوفنا كان قلت لك التضيق على المرعى لأنه هون هاي المنطقة اليوم فيها صدرة ما تنبت ما هو هون في موريتانيا كامل أسكاف، ولكن ما هذا التخوف يتقلب عليه الفرح، ويتقلب عليه النتيجة اللي نرجعه من الشركة. يعني ما دامت مفضل المعادن فنحن نفتخر بهذا، نفتخر بأن أرضنا وأرض أباتنا وجدودنا فيها أكبر شركة عالمية لاستخراج الذهب.
While Mansour tends to his camels and other desert matters, apprenticeship is taking place at the mine. Tasiast has an ongoing program of upskilling, growing its bank of employees and bringing a new generation of Mauritanians into the mining sector.
Mining industry is evolving, technology is being involved, and you have to be very competitive in order for you to be able to work in the mining world. What Kinross is doing is to make sure that people of Mauritania that is working here are up to date, are upskilled at the level needed to work in the mining industry. This is a win-win situation. Mauritanian people will win from this training and development, but also Kinross will gain what we call social license. Social license is something that you cannot buy out of money, but is your behavior as a responsible company. Mauritania has a big potential to be a mining country, and we want people to invest here. We want people to come here. Mauritania is open.
So I'm Karim Jabira. I started here in November 2010 as a junior metallurgist because I was fresh from the school. Today I'm a deputy metallurgy superintendent.
So where are we? What happens here?
Here is the last step of the gold extraction of the whole mine.
I'm here developing whatever skills I have, I can share it, and then everybody is growing together. It's better for the whole country, I think.
We have a policy here of the Mauritaniization, which is the nationalization of the position that expats are doing now. Excellent. Myself, I was one of those people who benefited from that policy. When I came here, I came as a superintendent, getting experience, getting more trainings, and after getting those trainings, I moved to health and safety manager. Most of their expertise are expat. We didn't have that mining like in South Africa or like Ghana. And by having the Mauritaniization in place means we are developing a mining generation. For me, Tasiast is another home. When we knock off, we go pray, have a tea, chat. So it's a big family for me, and we always missed to come back to Tasiast and doing our own what we call Tasiatal things.
Tasiatal.
Tasiatal things.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah.
While the mine continues to extract gold and sell it to the world, those around it, like Mansour and his community, have been given opportunities to do business with Tasiast and become suppliers.
نعرف عندنا في مرحلة معينة لابد من التحول من مرحلة منمي إلى مرحلة مصنع، وكانت قسم الشؤون الاجتماعية اتخذ علينا فكرة لأن ننشئ تعاونيات باش نعودوا شركاء. كونونا في المارشوط على لا كونفكسيون دي غرياج وجابوا لنا مكاين وعدنا رايكم نصنعوا غرياج ونصنعوا لقافي. على كل حال التعاونية تتكون من العائلات اللي موجودة ساكنة حتى الساكنة، ومردوديتها على كل حال تعد مردودية منفعة مادية ومعنوية كذلك. يعني ما تعود في التعاونية وتنتج وتربح الفضل تعود مردوديتها.
And for Mohammed Qatar, it's about what the mine leaves in terms of sustainable development that's important. To see a community take charge of its own destiny in partnership with the mine.
Transform the lives of the people in the future.
So this is what you do after a long day's work at the mine?
Yes, I usually come with friends and then we have tea and sometimes barbecue.
And the mine's just that way?
The mine is, that's...
What's the word for sunset in Arabic?
El-Ghurub.
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 El-Ghurub. El-Ghurub.
Yeah, you're pronouncing Arabic very well.
It helps because it's so beautiful.